One would think I could get rid of papers. After all, I've done a couple of speeches. We all do it. We all do it. As a matter of fact, I know of nobody who doesn't. Nobody of my friends or pretend friends do it. And it's really one of the few activities that we involve ourselves with every day that nobody hesitates to do. But the question is, how do I defend to myself the fact that I'm procrastinating? I had all the time in the world to write this speech. I found out last night that the Welsh speak is part free. So I wrote the speech today at my lunch. It is hard to write a speech just over lunch. I mean, I was torn in between Pink Floyd on one side of my screen and my script for the speech on the other. And as my synopsis was clicking up here, trying to find the words down here, I was lost. I was sitting there at Starbucks. I had Roger Gilmore on one side, playing his wonderful guitar solos. Had the smell of Starbucks in my nostrils. A triple cappuccino in my hand, and I was in La La Land. Somewhere in between. And this is not a good place to be when you're trying to write a speech. But anyhow, I sat down. Maybe I procrastinated just a little bit before I got started. And then I started tickling the keys. It takes some time sometimes to wake up to the fact that we have something important to do. And it's easy to distract ourselves with everything that's around us. Sometimes I feel like the only way for me would be to sit in an absolutely silent room with really good lighting and nothing on the walls. But then I think I would start fantasizing about that too. It's hard not to procrastinate. We do it all the day. You do it too, Kalichi.
I was late.
We do. We do procrastinate. We postpone. It's just human nature. We rush everywhere. This weekend, I know, weekends are supposed to be the time of the week where we finally relax a little bit. We get the brain to do the little shutdown, and we just are. And I found myself rushing. I'm rushing. I'm sitting there in my car, and I'm driving like a fury. All of a sudden, the traffic rules, the lights, the stop signs, is mere recommendations. Until I see one light that really caught my eye. It's a blue flashing light in the rearview mirror. Not wanting to get stopped for a high-speed chase, I slowed down slowly, went out to the side of the road, and whoom! The cop just passed me. Would you believe it? It's a weekend and he's chasing criminals. And I get to see it. But it's strange with police lights because my pulse rate is up at 400 when he's in my rearview mirror. But as soon as he passes me, the parasympathetic nervous system slows down my heart rate, so that when I finally got to yoga 20 minutes later, it was down to an even 100. But it's fun because we rush into yoga. Why do we do it? Isn't that the one time we will really want to relax? We will really want to feel that we're the center of it all. I get stressed. When I finally get out of my thing with procrastination and start multitasking, I do a little bit of that, little bit of that, little bit of that, little bit of that. And all of a sudden, I'm more into pretzel than I was before. And I don't think I'm very productive. But now, if I really was productive, and if I really saved that time, what do I save it for? What am I going to do with that time? I can't put it on the bank. It's not like I can use it for my retirement. It's just there. It's a chunk of time that all of a sudden has no purpose. Sure, I can use it to do nothing. And that's my reward really for stressing so much, is that all of a sudden I can do nothing. But I don't have the knowledge that I have a future. I don't even have a knowledge that I have a future beyond 5 minutes from now. I can't know that. And that, my friends, is my defense to myself to procrastinate. Because that little chunk of time in the middle of my uncertainty is my heaven on earth. Thank you.